Hey, what's going on everybody? It's Warlock. Today I'm going to be reviewing this Blu-ray I just picked up. It's a double pack with two remakes, 13 Ghosts and House of Wax. So you can see the cover there. There's 13 Ghosts and there's House of Wax, and I really like the 13 Ghosts cover art, but I also like the House of Wax a lot too. You can see the back here. It's pretty plain looking. I really like the cover art for both films, but they could have did a little something more with the case maybe. You can see it has the discs have these the gray, whatever, the gray color, just like the kind of like the back, you know, like that gray. And they could have did something maybe a little bit better and creative. At least they have like the font, like the font like the movies were intended to be, but you know, no real design or anything. But you know, it works. It still works. To the back, you could see 2 housefuls of high-def horror, enter at your own risk, and you can read the synopsis for both films. Just pause it and you can read it if you want. And special features, and House of Wax has you know, like double of what 13 Ghosts have. But before I get into that, I'll talk about the films here. Now, 13 Ghosts I actually did see in theaters. At the time, I don't think I wasn't even 13 yet. This was rated R anyway, so I wouldn't be able to get into it even if I was 13. But my sister went with her boyfriend and took me to go see some movie, riding in cars with boys. And I didn't want to see that, and I asked her, you know, let's go to this, but she's like, no, let me go see that one. So we went to go see that one, but this is the movie I wanted to see. I remember hearing about it on the radio, in the car, like seeing TV spots on TV. I really wanted to see this one. So, and I knew what time it was playing, so I watched a little bit of her movie, and then I went to go see this one. And since then I've really liked the movie, but I never owned it until now, and I'm happy to own it now. It's a really good film, I think, and I'm not going to really spoil anything, maybe very minor things, but I will say, obviously, the title kind of gives it away, 13 Ghosts. It's about 13 ghosts, basically, that are featured. And the ghosts are really, like, the special effects and the makeup is really good in this movie. It's kind of like borderline stylized figure, whether it's a movie, you know, too stylized in my opinion. For me, it isn't for me. So I really enjoy this film. Not much else to say on it, you know, I don't want to spoil anything. But it's just a really good horror movie. Really, I don't even remember it being that thrilling either. As thrilling as it actually is. It's a very big thriller. And House of Wax, didn't see it in theaters. Don't like it as much as 13 Ghosts, but still a good film. I really do enjoy it for the first time in years again on Blu-ray. And I did see it was on Netflix too, but it's kind of good to own it. It's sort of, these movies work really well together. I know it's the same production company releasing it, but like they go really good together. They're like similar in how much special effects, like how much they take care of the movie. They like built this whole town and all this wax, like and I'll get up to the special features, but it's just pretty amazing stuff that they do. And the only problem is the one part with CGI was too ambitious for its time. It'll probably look good now, but back then it didn't. It looked okay, but it was kind of like moving, like the map or whatever was, when the guy was standing still, the thing was just moving like that. So I don't know how well it holds up, but you know, it's still pretty good stuff. And you can see here the special features, no audio commentaries, creative team commentary. I actually forgot what that was. I think they're just talking about basically the ghosts, how they came up with it and things like that, and like the design of everything. It's pretty interesting, and it's not too long either, which is good. It's like, you know, short but sweet, and they have the 13 ghosts revealed, and it's pretty cool if you want to learn some more of the 13 ghost backstory. It's they put a lot of thought into it, and the not only just the design but also the backstories of these people and the House of Wax. The B-roll, the cast watched themselves like make mistakes and things like that. It was pretty fun to watch. Let's see here. Yeah, the design, they showed how they built this whole town, and all these wax people, what they had to do. It's pretty amazing stuff. The only thing I'll say negative about the movie is that there's some stuff that took me out of it. Like the whole time frame thing is kind of messed up. I mean, there's supposed to be like a few characters, and some of them are like at a different location, right? And like, let's say 2 characters are in the town of Wax and 2 characters are in the woods, which really happened. And like, they start in the morning, and these 2 characters are in the House of Wax almost dying. Another 2 characters, like the guy's like, oh, I'm gonna have sex with my girlfriend. Literally 12 hours later, he still didn't even get her in the sack. It's like, what they do between that whole time, it just didn't make sense. And it was like dark out by the time he actually did. It was like kind of like stuff like that. There was a few errors like that, but overall there is a lot to admire in House of Wax. Even though I like 13 Ghosts better, I think it's a better film. But I think both movies are very creative and really good movies. And that's about it for the review. I hope, you know, you guys liked it. Yeah, I have this background here because I was kind of getting sick of the blue background, and this is what I keep my laptop on, and it has like a fan on it. I'm not sure if I bought this brand new and this wasn't here before, and then I took it off and I was like, what the hell, I couldn't even clean it off. It's like permanently on there. But yeah, anyway, yeah, I'm gonna have some links in the description and the video if you want to add me on Facebook and like my page too. I'm gonna have 2 links, one where you could like the page, my page for Warlock Productions, or like add me as a friend on Facebook. You can. And I hope everyone enjoyed the video, and you can comment, like if you want, and if you're not subscribed, you know, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.